Coming up on Mountain News this morning, we'll show you how some Kentuckians are finding a way to turn neighborhoods into zoos. And with all the negativity surrounding COVID-19 and social distancing, 2 Middlesboro teenagers are sharing some positivity. As people vulnerable to coronavirus stay at home, they're often reliant on others to get essentials. We'll show you how one woman gets a helping paw from man's best friend.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Katie Cook. Thank you for joining us this morning. The time is 6:31 and it is March 30th. Well, let's check in with meteorologist Brandon Robinson for your forecast this morning. Brandon, hopefully some of us can get out and enjoy the nice weather today, but maybe staying a little bit closer to home and of course following those social distancing guidelines.
Exactly. My dog and I sat out on the back porch for a little while yesterday. It was a beautiful day to do that. Had to kind of stay in the shade because if you see my complexion, I'm not built for tanning. It's more burning than anything. But again, just get out there and enjoy it today. Stay close to home. Let's take a look at our cameras this morning. We start with Buffalo Mountain, and you see things are fairly quiet as we head out the door, starting this Monday off right, the last Monday of March, if you can believe it. We're looking at temperatures close to 50 across the board. We're seeing some of those folks a little bit above 50. Prestonsburg back to 56 now, bouncing around a little bit. So today, sunshine is back. We have a cool down ahead, though, and some showers will be back in the forecast as we head into the next couple of days. We'll talk more about that coming up here in just a little bit. Katie?
All right, Brandon, thank you. Well, sports might currently be postponed due to COVID-19, but that doesn't mean we can't still talk about them. On Saturday, the Kentucky Wildcats picked up a walk-on guard. John Calipari and company added Pennsylvania native Isaac DiGregorio as a walk-on for the 2020-2021 season. He joins Kentucky's #1 recruiting class. That includes 6 of the top 50 prospects nationally in the 2020 class. And former Kentucky basketball recruit Clifford Omoruyi committed to Rutgers yesterday. Omoruyi picked between 3 finalists, Rutgers, Arizona State, and Auburn. Kentucky offered the New Jersey native back on April 12th of last year. The center eliminated Kentucky from his final list on March 3rd. 24/7 Sports ranks Omoruyi as the 41st best player in the class of 2020 and the 8th best center prospect. With all the negativity surrounding COVID-19 and social distancing, 2 Middlesboro teenagers are sharing some positivity. Kaylee Martin and Brandy decided to do something positive for the Bell County community by drawing inspirational messages and Bible verses on the sidewalks and steps of the First Baptist Church of Middlesboro. Their mom says she not only is proud of her girls, but the community as a whole.
I'm just so thankful that we live in a community that uplifts each other. I think Middlesboro has done really well about coming together. We're coming together even though we're social distancing.
Kaylee and Brandy encourage everyone to get out in their community and do something positive while also practicing social distancing. For several days now, people across Kentucky have placed bears in windows to give children something to look at on a walk. Now one Lexington neighborhood is taking it one step further. Krista Frost cruised by to find out how they are turning children into zoologists.
It's a sight we've gotten used to and even started to look for.
I have grandchildren actually in Pikeville, Kentucky. I think they counted 376 bears on their bear hunt.
But this is not something you see every day.
I invited my neighbors to put stuffed animals in their windows that you might see in a zoo. And I've kind of challenged kids in the neighborhood to have a zoologist notebook and to go around and to record animal sightings.
Pandas, tigers, elephants, a variety of animals throughout the Cumberland Hill neighborhood in Lexington. As many as 60 neighbors set out animals Sunday. Jamie Harden is one of them, hoping to give her grandkids something fun to look forward to.
They're coming today. Since this actually kicks off today, they're going to be doing a walk through the neighborhood to locate zoo animals. They are excited because they gave these to me, so they know what our neighborhood is doing and preparing for.
Even neighbors with now grown kids figured, why not set something out?
Something that gets parents with little kids out of the house and gives them something to do is excellent.
And it's not only allowing everyone in the family to stretch their legs. Kids will submit their answers and be entered to win a variety of prizes, keeping everyone going until we can get out of the house again.
We're going to continue to find ways, I'm certain, to follow the guidelines, be healthy at home, be together Kentucky, and make these days the best days they can be.
In Lexington, Krista Frost, WKYT.
There are a variety of small prizes available to those kids. One neighbor told us among the prizes are passes to the Cincinnati Zoo when things open up again. As people vulnerable to coronavirus stay at home, they're often reliant on others to get essentials. That can mean getting help from a neighbor or maybe a neighbor's dog. In Colorado, Sunny the Golden Retriever is doing his part to help people stay at home by becoming a delivery dog. He's been making trips back and forth from his house to his immunocompromised neighbor Karen Evelis' home since the coronavirus outbreak started weeks ago.
She got the list, she gave it to Sonny, Sonny brought it to me. I went to the store, got her groceries, and he delivered them all to her.
What a wonderful thing, just a sweet thing. So we started doing the schlepping back and forth, and it's been fun. It's been a real treat.
Delivery is not where Sunny's help stops, though. He also gets Karen's mail and picks up trash around their neighborhood when he is out on walks. Amid this coronavirus pandemic, it's tough for some children to be cooped up at home, staying away from their friends. But if anyone can get the youngsters to let it go, it's Elsa. Karina Nova shows us some magical moments.
It's not very often that a hero shows up wearing a snowflake dress and sparkles.
Hello. Hi. It's Elsa and Anna at this house.
While kids are stuck at home.
My name is Anna. Oh, Anna, of course. I knew that. I knew you were Anna.
Queen Elsa is making house calls.
Let it go, let it go. The new ways land the door.
Door to door.
Hi. How are you?
This popular ice queen is stopping by to say hello.
Has it been hard in the house? You've been in the house for a long time, right? I know. So I came to try to bring some joy to you in the neighborhood today.
And deliver the joy of music.
Are you ready? Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door.
In this Westerville neighborhood, it's a special surprise.
My name's Queen Elsa, but you already knew that, didn't you? You sure did. Into the unknown.
Elsa's also bringing words of hope and encouragement.
You're a strong princess, right? Yeah, you sure are. I wish I could give you a big hug, but I'm just gonna give you a big air hug like this.
Even though she couldn't hug her, it was fine, huh? You got to see her still, right? Were you excited?
Yeah.
At a time when kids miss their friends and just doing normal activities, this magical visit is just what they need.
It's like princess dream come true right now for them, so they're pretty excited.
What's your favorite movie?
Elsa.
Say, we love Elsa.
We love Elsa.
Excited to see a strong hero with a message for all.
It is a hard time, and we are going to make it through. And I believe we're going to be stronger because of this. Just like me crossing that ocean in Frozen 2, if you've seen it. I crossed the ocean. I made it to the other side. We're going to do it together.
Let it go. Let it go.
Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say.
Karina Nova, 10 TV News.
Amy owns Amy's Princesses Parties. She's doing this for donations only. She says she wants other people to find what they are good at and use it to bring joy during these rough times. Well, people at a Virginia senior living community gathered to sing God Bless America. People from the Lakewood Retirement Community in Tuckahoe joined in from their balconies and windows on Friday. It was to show support for each other while they self-isolated because of the pandemic. Some people held American flags. The sing-along was reminiscent of those in Italy, where quarantined people sang from their balconies. Nursing homes are especially vulnerable in this pandemic. One home about 150 miles away in Maryland reported an outbreak Saturday with 66 people testing positive. Meet Twiga, the newest member of the Santa Barbara Zoo in California. The baby giraffe was born Friday to first-time mom Adia and eighth-time father Michael Twiga, and it's very special because he is a part of a program that helps ensure the survival of his species. Twiga's father, Michael, has helped spread his rare, valuable genes for keeping the Maasai giraffe population genetically diverse and healthy. The new baby weighs just over 125 pounds and is 6 feet tall. He will eventually grow up to 19 feet and weigh more than 4,000 pounds.
Quiet start to the day over at Pikeville Medical Center this morning. They're out the camera anyway. We're looking over downtown Pikeville, the on-ramp going back over toward 23, and not a whole lot of traffic there as we start your day. Temperatures this morning running in the 40s and 50s, right there, upper 40s, some mid 40s down toward Lake Cumberland there, Somerset and Jacksboro there at 48 along with Middlesboro, and then some mid 50s across other parts of the region. Coffee meter, it's a normal day temperature-wise, but of course it's Monday, a little extra there for some folks who have to be out and about today, these essential workers that are still on the job today, and we appreciate you and salute you for doing what you're doing this morning. And you'll see the conditions today, sunny but not as warm, only temperatures in the mid to upper 60s this afternoon. Katie?
Well, thank you for joining us on Mountain News this morning. Just ahead, we'll tell you more about a man who is now behind bars after police say he intentionally crashed his Jeep into someone's home.